this excellent condition. Checking audio.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing the audio on YouTube.
Wait a minute to let that get through so I can actually hear. Bitrate is not being recorded. Oh, there we go. Okay, sounds good on YouTube. Let's get YouTube remuted. Twitch, I need to hear you next. Bitrate on Twitch.
Looks good. Hello, this is another sound test. This one's for Twitch.
Take a moment to wait for that to show up. Sounds good there. Let's get our links posted. Link 1 posted. And link 2 posted. Get chats pulled up so I can actually see if it's starting talking. Set up. Good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another night of Artisan Stream. I'm your host, or I'm the host. Sorry, wires all tangled up. I'm your host, the world-famous Artisan, and tonight we're doing yet another practice run of Spyro 1. That's right, I have not grown tired of this game. We'll keep going on this. Let's see. I will try to keep half an eye on chat. There we go. Incidentally, I've also picked up a little fan for my PlayStation 1. I've got it set to its lowest setting right now for the fan. I'll keep an eye on how the game feels through this time, and depending on the temperature later later on, I might set it up. I don't know yet. I want to start low because I don't want to get feedback over the microphone if I can at all avoid it. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Messing this up already. Oh, and I pressed jump. I swear I pressed jump there. I'm already getting off to a bad start. I mean, I haven't practiced nest or stick and skip at all, so I don't even... It probably wouldn't have even worked, but I would have liked to at least jump at him. I think maybe I have to, like, blame him as I'm going for the jump. That could be it. Well, I didn't even get the jump, so that's neither here nor there. Oops, get out of there, Spyro. Cool. Oh, I'm feeling much better today. I failed to wake up to my alarms, and then I ended up calling out of work. And I gotta say that being able to rest up has really done a lot of good for me. I think that's really the main thing that I'm struggling with is on days where... or early on in the week, I'm pretty strong with streaming, or at least my energy-wise I am. But then, like, sorry, this takes a little bit more concentration. As I get through the week, oops, didn't turn fast enough. I know we can get these guys. There's the last one there, as far as I thought it was. Yeah, as we get through the week, my energy is slowly draining and draining and draining, and by the end of the week, I've got basically zero energy. This last week has been actually particularly rough. I feel like I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, that each week has been particularly rough, but it's just been, I guess, a rough month after all. After all that. Anyway, I gotta focus up on this one. There we go. No, don't repeat it. Yeah, anyway, so I've noticed throughout the week my energy really declines, and then on day, if I'm able to take a day off during the week, then that helps me maintain a little better. Oops, I'm missing things. Yeah, I think we do want to grab this now. Actually, we'll see what direction the camera faces. We might want to switch it up and start grabbing that before I go in. Yeah, with this facing, I'd almost rather go grab that guy before. Where'd you go? There you are. But yeah, I'm really noticing that the energy I have to use at work is more than just the technical, mental energy. Oh, what am I doing? Ah, shoot. Okay, we gotta remember to grab the green guy. I was too fast. So maybe... I guess, being too fast isn't an issue. So yeah, let's... There we go. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is at work I use a lot of, like, technical energy to, you know, work through problems. As a... Get over there, Spyro! Yes! I'm a technician, which is like an engineer, but I don't have a degree, and I work underneath an engineer to do the things that an engineer would normally do. It's just all my work gets double-checked by an actual engineer. Anyway, so I use a lot of technical energy there, so that's really kind of gotten in the way of my ability to develop video games and stuff. I do have 2 games presently on hiatus, and the only reason they're on hiatus is because I just don't have the energy after work every day to come home and work on those. And that would be the sequel to Collecting Ball, Big Egg Adventure, which is a collectathon. You know, a classic collectathon, but made by someone who actually loves collectathons, rather than made by someone who made a beloved collectathon and is now getting paid by money to do a cash grab. So it's like, what if modern collectathons were actually good and had that player hostile design that we didn't know that we loved? There we go. So that's that. My other one, oops, I gotta remember to blame this guy. I'm talking and confusing myself. The other one I'm making is Arson Monsters Alpha, and that one is a... the best way to explain it is, it's like, what if Dragon Quest Monsters became more player hostile with every new installation into their series instead of less? There we go. And so it's like just a super, I guess, for someone who isn't familiar with the superior Monster Tamer game of Dragon Quest Monsters, it's like Pokemon, but more convoluted and cool. Up there. So I would take that convolution and that complexity and stuff and crank it way up. So like we have, in Dragon Quest Monsters, you breed different monsters together to get new monsters, and based off of which monsters are bred together, like specific ones or even monster families, or it also matters, there we go, it also matters which one is considered the primary parent, so you can select a primary and a secondary parent, and which one's the primary also affects what comes out, and then I believe, there we go, I believe in the later games, I'm missing 1 gem. I got out of there with 99. Shoot, we gotta go back in. I think I know where the gem might be. I think... No, I specifically went around and got those. Oh, I know where it is. It's the hidden one next to the trio. So we're gonna head this way. And then when we come down, kill those guys, flame him. We can come back to that. And then we can pick up this guy. I feel like that's a slightly better route. Okay, we'll try to remember that for next week. But yeah, so basically, what if a Monster Tamer game was actually made for someone who actually loves Monster Tamers and not, you know, the masses who... Oh, come on, we need to get this guy. Thank you. Up here to the flower, and then we should be able to glide. Oh shoot, I'm messing that up. Actually, yeah, this is a learning stream, so let's take a moment. Come out here. We go directly across the road. Let's see our flowers. Oops. Flowers, jump. Charge glide. There we go. That's a little better. Left. Mainly we care about getting those 3 boxes. If we happen to get a gem along the way, all the better. When we get more skilled, we may start incorporating picking up a gem into that. But yeah, so those are my 2 main games. They're both playable on my website. So go to www.worldfamousartisan.com if you're interested. If you're not interested, don't do that. Okay, we gotta wait for that thing to die. If we're a little most skilled, we go around his corpse to kill the dog, but we're not that skilled. Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Blame him and the dog. I'm really mucking this up. Don't blame. There we go. Over. Blame. Ah, shoot. Almost had him. We are Sparksless. Grab that. There. These. We don't really have much opportunities to collect fodder here. Flame. Yeah, there we go. Did we get him? We did. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is feeling a lot more natural now. Yeah, anyway, so where I was going with that, to wrap that back in, I just, working a more technical job, designing things and writing robot programs and stuff, demands a lot more technical energy from me, and I just don't have the energy to work on programming problems when I get home, which is basically the entire fun of, oh, wait, we can just double flame? Ooh, okay. I thought I had to jump and flame them. Maybe it has something to do with, the Japanese version I'm on. Or maybe there's some other reason you want to jump and flame them. I don't know. Yeah, so there's that. Okay. Oh, we're sparksless still, so we gotta manually grab those. Let's go out of our way a little bit, get a fodder, and then we'll come into this level. And then here if this is the place I think it is, we want to avoid getting one of these fodders. Right off. Or no, this is not the place I was thinking of. Okay. There we go. So we can actually go ahead and afford to get some of the fodder here. Nice. Get faster at that. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I kind of just put all games and programming development on hiatus indefinitely. Oh, shoot. Ah, and I missed twice. It's on me. Almost had him. Can reach him. No, okay. Yes, okay, we're good there. Now we gotta go the rest of the way around. This is a big time loss. We'll get better at that over time. And then, incidentally, I'm starting to notice now that I'm doing, like, more streaming and more, you know, I like to stream more, like, I don't know, I try to talk like I'm, where's my in? I think this is where Deo jumps in. Let's do that, and him. I'm back to fade both these guys. That's fine. We'll grab that on our way back. Nice, nice. Take him. Grab that. Nice, clean. I'm starting to notice that the social energy I use at work is kind of necessary for this streaming. So being able to kind of talk and go along and have my, you know, I guess just hold an interest in a thing. Apparently that's social energy. It's not just interacting with people. It's like interacting with anything, really. Like being able to manage my attention and stuff like that. That's also social energy, apparently. So work also drains that. So I'm noticing that affects me throughout the week. So like when I do my streaming, I don't have as much social energy at work, and then I also, when I'm working, I don't have as much social energy on my stream. And so it's just more and more feeling like work is just entirely antagonistic to a social life. And it's kind of upsetting, because I would like to blame that on work doesn't want you to have a social life, or, you know, life outside of work is what I mean. They don't want that. But the thing is I work at a really nice company, and one of their main things is a work-life balance. And so, like, they have a lot of stuff set up so that we get that. They don't really let anyone do overtime. Like, you're not allowed to take overtime unless you get permission from your supervisor. And then even then, your supervisor usually gets in trouble for allowing it. They give us a bunch of vacation days and sick days. I burned through those, by the way. Actually, I've got a pretty good savings of vacation days presently, but that's mostly because I've been able to kind of balance those, all those. Yeah, and then we want to hit this, and we'll be able to see what boxes and gems we want to clean up after. So this is a route change that I theorized last week. There we go. Come on. Yata? There it is. But yeah, no, my work is great about work-life balance and that kind of stuff. But it seems like it doesn't matter. It's like just the act of working, of doing someone else, you know, doing tasks that are ordained by an outside force. That's draining in a bunch of different ways. Come on, get the guy. Thank you. I'm not really worried about getting the gems on my way this way, because I'm going to be coming back through there anyways. There we are. One. Oh, we missed it. Oh, what are you doing over there, guy? Get back over there. Thank you. Sparks, why are you being so slow? There we are. Now, we can go into the level. Good. Yeah, so I mean, it's just going to be a rough thing to balance. You know, if I'm having a stressful week at work, I might need to take short breaks from streaming here and there. And if I'm doing a lot of streaming, I might need to use some PTO in order to manage that. So I don't think I have to stop streaming, but I think there's going to have to be deliberate effort to balance this against the energy I have to spend at work and the energy I have available. There we go. At least until I can stop working. That said, though, I'm certain that if I can just stop working, if I could get the freedom to not go to work anymore, I know that I could turn a profit on this creative stuff. Like, I would be doing more than just streaming. Like, right now, I'm only streaming because streaming's the only thing that, at present, I feel like I can manage my energy levels around. There we go. And so like this is a creative outlet. This is
こ
like
こ
the
の
one
牛た
creative
ちは
outlet
角
that I
の
get
先
for
が
some-
赤いもんだから自分のその赤い角を見ていつも興奮してるんだよ。
Hello, can I please have a turn? Thank you for the good luck. We're not really going for a PB this time. We're more focused on just building up our familiarity with the game, really. Theory crafting about routes and stuff like that at a very low level. So you're not going to see highly skilled stuff in this playthrough. This wall glide that I just messed up is probably about the level of skill you can expect out of me right now. Oh shoot, I needed to charge out of that. I could have had it. Okay, let's take a little moment to set this up a little better. There it is. 2, 1. Yeah. Anyway, I know that if I can just get the freedom to not have to go to work anymore, and financially I think I'm in a place where I can afford to do that. It's just that I have a wife and a baby on the way, so I have to take I have to take them into account, and can I afford to pursue this and keep them secure? That's kind of up in the air right now. But anyway, if I can get them comfortable, then I know that I can start working on all my projects again. So I continue streaming. I probably continue streaming at this hour just because this is what I've grown used to too. But I'd probably start doing longer streams. Additionally, I'd be able to start resuming work on my 2 games that I've got on hiatus right now. Oh shoot, we want to tackle those guys, not flame. Distracting myself. I gotta come back. I think I did miss. Yeah, I'd missed another goal anyway, so should be it. That's not it. What do we? Where's the one we're missing? What are we missing? It's not down here. It's not up here. Is it around this way? I messed that up. Oh, I was looking at the wall too harshly. Along the wall? There we go. Oh, Spyro didn't pick this one up. There we go. Yeah, I know I can get a profit. I can make this creative thing profitable. I can do longer streams. I can get more energy into the streams, which means stream quality goes up. I can resume work on the 2 video games that I have on hiatus right now. There we go. And then I'd also have time to start opening up art commissions again. And between those 3 things, I know that I can make pretty good profit off of that. We shouldn't need to really worry about the loss of income. I guess the main thing really at concern would be health insurance, but like you can get private health insurance, and Medicaid's not that bad. Anyway, I'm gonna put the complaining to rest for now. Let's focus in on some happier things. We're doing Spyro right now. I have the freedom to do the streams as much as I do them, so that's nice. Oh, we lost a viewer just as I said that I was gonna stop complaining. Maybe you guys like the complaining. Let me know if you want to hear more complaining. That gem. No, Spyro, get off of there. I was only jumping there to get the gem. Nice. That went a little smoother. We didn't have to we took a lot of time to set up before going through, and I didn't really aim my charge correctly to begin with, but we didn't have to go back and do a full reset, or spend a lot of time resetting up. I was able to on the fly readjust. Please, Spyro, jump. I'm pressing the jump button. What is holding you up? I think I missed a gem there, but that's okay. We'll be back around soon anyways. Oops, barely missed that. Come on. See where I'm going? Bird poop. I am not 100% confident that I collected all those gems, but we're not going to... I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably see it... If I miss any, I'll probably see him when I jump over this ledge here. Nope, looks good. Lock up this because I still don't feel comfortable with narrow, oh, come on. With narrow pathways like that. One of these days, I think maybe we should just spend some time practicing charging up it. Nice. Okay, now I'm thinking I want to come this way. Got those. Oops, gotta... 1, 2, 3. Come down. Oops. Yeah, we missed a gem over there. That's okay. 1 to 3. We want to come around. Blame him. Come on. Yes! Got him. Missed. There we go. Get out of there, Spyro. What are you doing? That's okay, because I think we were caught turning around. That's why I didn't jump. Please. Nice, nice. I wasn't confident. If I had more confidence, then I could have got the double there. That's my own fault. 1, 2. Okay, we were messing that up. 3. There we go. Please. Grab the 3 on the left, touch the dragon, and then it walks me to the right to more easily pick up those 2. Then do we... Wait. I think I deal with those later. So after that, I want to come around to the left. Oops. It's fine. It's all fine. Oh, I'm sparksless. Okay, this is a bit annoying. Alright, we might... Go. Ah, I aimed the fire wrong. That's okay. We can just come back around to the right and do that again. Hit that guy, hit that guy. Flame. If I move more aggressively, I think I can get that bird and that big guy in one flame there. You know, unfortunately, to do that. 2. Put up there. We have enough sparks that we can tackle that for a little speed. Yep, that's okay. Fine. Go. Nice. Three. Wrap around to get these guys. I think I did that wrong. I think I'm supposed to get these guys and grab the... Oh, he wasn't there. He's here. I saw him going to the far left one. Oh well. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do these three yet. Oh, I'm supposed to... Yeah, we hit the 4 guys. Or yeah, we hit the one that's standing out. Hit the 3, and then come into this portal in the back. We come out to back again, I think, and then we go hit those 3 guys, those other 3 guys that I hit. Please, Spyro. I would not mind hitting the guy. Thank you. We also don't want to wait for those. We can grab them on the way back. We have to turn around anyway. I think that's a little time save. Hug that to the right a little more. I think that'll help us get it. Nope, space that on. Okay. 1, 2. Grab those, come left. Hit this guy. And now, one routing change that I'm going to do is I'm not going to go for the thief immediately. I'm going to come around to collect those. Don't know how I didn't fall off there. Oh, come on. Around the corner. Thank you. And we can come over and hit at least one of them and get the speed. Ah, why did I banked right? Yeah, this is a big time loss. There we go. Now, because I did that, this should be... These work. Thank you. Oh goodness. There we go. I need to get a little more used to his turning speed when I jump like that. Nice, both at the same time. We want to focus on... Yeah, focus on hitting the mama. There we go. Please. Okay, that was good reflexes there. Last week, I would have, okay, we are not doing very good on those boxes, but last week I would have fallen down to that lower spot from that mama hit. Nice. Okay, that's fine, we'll come back to that. Hit the mama, thank you. There we go, 23. Oops, I meant to get a jump out of that, but I guess there was no jumping. Sparks, please notice the gem for me, please. Thank you. Come up with this bird. That bird didn't come down, so we're not going to worry about it. This one's coming down, so we get him. This is not quite the same route I usually take. I'm kind of just feeling it out right now. The birds. I feel like there's got to be an easier way to approach the birds with less forgetting. Oh yeah, this is definitely no good. Spyro, please. Oh, there we go. Now the bird wants to come fight me. There we go. Got that? What's missing? What did I not do? Yeah. Right there, we got this stuff. What is missing? Is there gems in here? No. Is it one of these? Nope, not that one. Okay, so we get more practice on these steps. Not quite. There. So it's not up here either. Grab those. Oh, it's a bird. I just saw out of the corner of the screen. There it is. That bird. There we go. Alright, this is... Yeah, getting the birds and the gems in that area off to the... You know, up there. That's probably going to be one of the main things. One of the low-hanging fruits for me to learn. So I've already killed the 4 off to the right. I come out of there, and I want to get these 3. Cool. Grab those, and then I come back around. We don't want to hit the blue hat. Please. This works. Please. 2. Nice. Okay. Hello and welcome. This is the Japanese version, being played on a Japanese PlayStation 1. There we go. That's how we get those. And then that lets us grab these more safely. I do want to come around and grab this while I'm here, just to make routing easier later. 1, 2. Please, please, please. Guys, thank you. 1, 2. Nice. Alright, that was a good set of mobs. Almost messed that up. I think it's faster if I can figure out the spacing on doing a charge down to that down to the key. I think that'll be faster than just gliding all the way over there. It'll be less safe, but there we go. Let's pick up the gem spot. On this one, we just claim them. Oh. Yeah, it's getting in my own head. There we go. This is the one where we do the jump. This is probably another situation where charging through where charging through would be faster but more risky. Cool, and because we were so diligent earlier on, we don't have to side prep as much for this run, or this part of the run. Oh, goodness. I did not need to glide there at all. Let's take a moment. Okay, so I'm good here. Yep. I don't need to jump out of that one. I think I can just glide or charge through it. Or even just do a charge jump maybe? Come out, jump, charge into that, charge jump. Yeah, that's the thing. So we want to do a charge jump out of that to get those last two boxes. We'll try to remember that for next week. I also forgot, once again, to look at what time did I start my run. There we are. Night to sky. Hard to the right. Started on these. Oh, come on, Spyro. Oh, nice. Go. Back on track again. I think the fastest route does have us grabbing some of these earlier on in the lighthouse, so intermixed with the lighthouses. I think I was supposed to cart to the left over here to grab. Yeah, there's a lighthouse there. Yeah, we really messed this one up. We're gonna go ahead and give it another try. This is a big time loss for our overall run, but doing it again will be a big plus for our learning. We missed that guy. Please get the ring, thank you. I want to wait for the ring to collect, and then I want to do the hard turn. Oops, what's my camera doing there? After these, we get the last lighthouse. There we go. Shoot, that's my own fault. Yes, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna make sure we get this done right. Once again, we are trying to build familiarity more than anything else. Having familiarity, so speed comes from familiarity, I believe. At the very least in a manufacturing setting, I find that the people who are familiar with the process are just naturally faster. At the very least, familiarity is the easiest thing to do, or if you're trying to go faster, the easiest thing to increase your speed through is familiarity. The more familiar you are with the process, it just automatically means you're faster. And then speed ups from there are a little more difficult, I guess, but I haven't really had it in a manufacturing setting anyway. I haven't really needed to rely on speed ups other than familiarity. That usually gets teams to the level that I find managers want them at. Cutting this one super close. Nope, we didn't get it. We're going again. I care way more about building up the familiarity than getting a PB tonight. Oops, almost lost that one. Hello everyone and welcome. We're playing the Japanese version of Spyro. Going for building familiarity. I was just talking about how I believe familiarity is the single easiest thing that helps build your speed at any task, really. So keeping the personal pressure down on this, just kind of playing through. Yeah, once I get it, I'll move on. I'm not going to sweat doing everything perfectly, but until I do good enough, until I feel comfortable moving through an area and actually completing it. That's the other half of it. I can't just be familiar, I also have to develop my skill along with that. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking in circles now. I'm gonna focus up on this. There we go. Try to keep half an eye on chat, but I really am gonna try to focus more on the game. That said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll try to be quick. You're probably going to be best seen between like loading zones. There we go. I guess one thing I should mention is that this is, excuse me. So in the Japanese version of the game, once you have a save with 120% completion on it, you can hold down the L1 and R1 buttons in order to activate director cut mode, which restores the camera and charge speed of the NTSC US. What is the area code for the US? I don't recall. Anyway, the standard camera and charge you get back from that. 1, 2, then we put the key in. While we're waiting for that, grab the other two. Yeah, that's much better than what I was doing last week. I was flaming all 4 of those and then doing the key. This is going to cost me a sparks point. That's okay. Oh, we got a putter along the way accidentally, so that works. We got this guy up, and we'll go into the last level of the canyons. Or Sandy Garden. What do they call this one in the English? Oh, is this the? This is the ice one. This is the one I still struggle with. I'm probably going to. There's probably going to be one box or one gem somewhere that I miss. I'm gonna try to lock in a little bit here, so I might not be as talkative through this level. Oh, what are we doing? Don't forget this gem. You. Him on here. Yeah, I'm not routing this very well. got through it. Ah, shoot. Okay, I did get the key though, but I still need the gems over there. Yeah, if I had gotten these gems and accidentally overchart... Okay, like that. This is fine now. So now I can ignore that, and I can just get back on with this. And actually, I didn't need to get that gem yet. So this is a unideal reroute a bit. Up here soon. I'll mention where I'm doing a slight reroute. If I hadn't messed up that second flyover. But yeah, those two gems on that island are... Oh, Spyro, where are you going? Please. There we are. Oh. There's that gem. Maybe I have to slow down. Last week Last week, that was the spot where I had to come back and get one. Oops. Almost messed that up a second time. Yeah, I think we need to slow down for that box. 1, 2. Do that. No! Oh, I was almost back. Back there. Grab that guy. Oops, missed. That's okay. We'll just run through. 3 over there. Okay, so note to self, there's 3 on that drop down to the left, not 2. Maybe it'd be easier to jump down and kill the guy to begin with. Maybe that's the better part for starting that. So this time, I'm actually going to run over this way. This is the reroute, so I can get these boxes and those gems along here. But normally I would fly across from that island to hit here. I show you. There's that island. I would fly across from that island to get those boxes. Then I would charge up this way, kill that big guy, grab these, the green gem, not too worried about the red gem, and then we'd come over and make sure we kill this guy, and grab his gem, grab these 2 boxes, and then jump off, and that would respawn me back where I did. So that's what we're wanting to do, but because we failed to do that, we charged up at nights. I was just saying that I don't feel super confident with charging on narrow, curved platforms like that. There we go. Nice, but that went really well. Anyway, yeah, so that's not too bad of a reroute, I think. If we're doing the level right, we won't have to do that, though. Nice. 1, 2. To the left, grab that stuff, and we come back to the right. Grab everything else. Can we... Oh, we can... It's my own fault. Okay. Spyro, where are you going? Jeez. Hello? Is my controller already wigging out? Could be. Maybe my controller's already damaged. I need to look into getting a new one. We already broke that one. We come up here and grab each gem. That. Get this guy off. Put the boxes, please. This way to grab these boxes, jump over. Get hit. Not supposed to. Those. Left to grab those things, back around to the right, grab everything else. Jump up here. Nearly died for that. I sure hope that gem isn't sitting down there on the floor. God, why are you so slippery? Please get hit. Thank you. One, two. That one, and then push the guy. And this should put me in a good position to hit that box that's immediately in front of me. Yep, tap, unless my controller decides to tilt me left slightly. Yeah, I need to get a new controller. I realize it sounds like a cope, but really, I do. Please? Why are you looking left, Spyro? Like, you'll notice, everything I'm complaining about is Spyro turning left. Yatta? Oh no! I don't want this. Thank you. Alright, that finishes up World 2. Madorimasu. Oh, home Madorimasu. Going home. Yep, that's okay. Alright, here we go. Spyro, where are you going? Immediately running off the ledge. No! Ah, man. Missed him. We almost had him. We almost had him there. That would have been so hyped to get him. Yeah, that works. Maybe that's what we go for. We go for the tackle on. I don't know if that tackle worked because I was coming from this angle, or if I can just do that. Try to remember to go for it next week. Nice. Oh, that went beautifully. Now then, for this, I want to... maybe hit him? Nope, we didn't hit him. I need to go look at a speed run, see what the angle on that fan chest needs to be. 1, 2, 3. Come back down, guy, please. Thank you. I think it might have been because I jumped, or it could be that he was on screen. I'm not sure there. Yeah, if I can help it next week, I'll try not to jump, like, at all through that opening section. See if he still comes up. Oh, come on. There you are. Chest. Skip this dialogue. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I should have saw that coming. Oh, we're doing a lot better against these wizards. Never mind. We're doing just as horribly as we did last time. I just managed to dodge one of the attacks. Possibly by accident. Please jump, Spyro, please. The answer here is please. And there should be a fodder over here. Please. Gem, thank you. Nice. Managed to clip him. Nice. Nice. I didn't think I would get both those guys there. It's a lot faster there. Please. Oh, we got those. Touch the dragon. That brings us to my left. Yeah. Oops. Those. Jump up. Come up to the right a bit. Oh shoot! Messed that up. That's on me. I wasn't looking at the right polygon. Can we? Oh, we can charge jump over that. And I'm lucky to have not fallen off around that tree. There we go. That's the polygon I want to be looking at. Spyro? That's the box. And actually, I think I want to hit the dragon first, rather than those three boxes. Maybe we try to hit like one, please, camera. Maybe we hit one box and then we hit the dragon, and then we can loop around, hit those. And that gives our camera some time to turn while we're lining up this shot. Ah, shoot. Are we? And we got no lives. Okay, we'll just game over that. That's fine. Oh, on the bright side, though, this will give us an opportunity to test out whether or not looking at that second platform guy or jumping might be the issue. Do not do that. Gotta remember to keep my thumb on my control stick now because we have, apparently we have it drifting. Yeah. I don't think that was a very good test. I got picked up off the ground. Not sure what that behavior was. Maybe we should have spent a little more time to kind of mimic the normal pathing. That would probably give us a better representation of it. At this point, I'm thinking it is being on the camera that triggered him to want to go up. Being on the camera for long enough. That come off to the left and die, I guess. There's got to be a safer way to deal with this. So if I come along, flame him. No, that's just going to be dying a whole bunch of times. Do that. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to learn the spacing on that one. said. Ah, shoot. Of course. That's on me. Burning away my attempts. Great. That's also my own fault. We're down to 0. Okay. Sorry guys, this is gonna be a bit rough. Nope, we can't get over that. You know what, that's fine. That's fine. That gets us the... That gets us the game over, which gets us more lives back up, so we can actually make some real attempts at that fireworks thing. Come up, we flame that, we make our way around, get these, then we... Yep. What the heck? That's not fair. That's like super not... What? What? What even happened there? I can jump charge those. Okay, so note to self, I can do that. Oh, at this point, I'm not worried about them. Let's just get into these more important attempts. Yeah, I think this this firework thing is going to be more valuable than that other. Like the other one, like isn't a death, right? Please, camera. A little cooperation would be nice. Oh my goodness. Nice. Okay. I wasn't sure on the timing with that. I was risking it. Oh, great. You know what? It's fine. We'll just accept the hit. We do have this checkpoint after all. What the heck? We got it anyway. Didn't read my jump input. I don't actually even care about that guy. I just want to move on, please. Thank you. Practice this while we're here. Oops. Missed it. That's fine though. We touch that. Come around, break these boxes. Then we can come out here. That one. Flame that one. Oops. Ah, great. 2 lives. Down to 1. At least we're in position to actually make attempts at this now. 1. Yeah, mashing the square button didn't, or the X button, the cross button didn't work. Miss. What the heck? I absolutely pressed jump there. It didn't get my jump press. Did I walk too far off the ledge? Is that what it was? I think that's what it must have been. Is I jumped too far, or I waited too long to press my jump press, so he's already off the ledge, and then I couldn't jump because I was off ground. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. It's much more frustrating to believe that it just is dropping inputs or not receiving them. Okay. Oh, great. Messed that up entirely. There we go. Gonna make it? Nope, we don't make it. we lose one of our 4 lives. Down to 3, that's okay. We're gonna wait on this one this time. We're gonna wait. You don't actually have to wait on that one. It is possible to get it with a correctly spaced jump and then charge. But I am not that skilled, and I also want to focus in on learning this other part. Please stop getting hung up on the vortex, Spyro. I do not want to leave the level, I want to be in the level. Nice. Peek. Touch this, so we don't have to do all of that horrible platforming again. Oh, what am I saying? We love platforming. Nice, there we go. We got it. Yatta. There it is. Okay, so I think I need to be coming more from like the right side, so jump off to the right, come back in, and then if I'm mashing the X button as I get knocked back, I think from the right side, I'm able to use that to make sure I don't fall all the way off the ledge. 1, 2. Okay. If I aimed that right, I could have got them both in one go. Oh, missed that. Around at the feet now. Nice. Going to hit both of those guys. Now we're good. Here we're gonna go grab those and get into the level, and then we'll get the lockbox after this level. Oh, wait. Which way do we go? I want to say we need to go left to begin with. That up. If I was a little faster, I think I could have gotten to that second one to wait out. Nice. Let's actually hit the wizard. Don't care about the fodder right now. I'll probably care about the fodder later when I take some more damage. Oh. So that's not good. Coming left, so this is where we want to be. Right soon. So I will be coming back through this way anyways. I'm not super worried about getting all of those. We're gonna touch this. Is worthwhile climb up here. Okay, well, we got at least one of them. At least one of the things we wanted to break with that charge. We really messed that up. Okay. There we go. Oh, nice. I was not expecting to get that. This is one of the more annoying thiefs to deal with, so I'm super happy to not have to deal with them. Okay, then from here we want to... Oh shoot, it was charge. Yeah, we want to jump, charge, glide. Yeah, jump and then charge, then glide. That should get us going faster, and then we want to go off of that. So actually, we still have these to get. So we lose a little time by having to come down and back up again. So at this point, I think we go left. Oh, never mind. We lost our supercharge somehow. I don't know how we lost it. Yeah, I don't think there was any way around that. We'll touch this real quick to make sure that we're not gonna get teleported off somewhere else if we manage to die. Okay, so I think the first time we come down, we want to go left. Got him. We want to focus on hitting the bugs. Nope, we missed a bug. That really sucks. Please, Spyro? I don't want to go left. I want to go forward. When I'm not inputting a direction, I would appreciate my controller not inputting left for me. Dude, we missed that guy again. I don't think we're going to be able to get him where he's at. We got him there. I think we can... I'm pretty sure there's a way to charge up here and get to... Spyro, please. Can I get first-person camera controls? Thank you. Up there. Oh well. Yeah, we can't charge up that one. It's in a better position for me now. Mess that up. We messed the jump up too. So ideally, that first time that I'm charging this way, or with the supercharge, I would get that guy first, the two on the left all in one go, come back to pick up the gems, come up here one more time, or even just jump off after that, because I can teleport back to this spot, right? Anyway, and then I can go off to the right without having to worry about killing that first guy. I can more consistently get that first jump here. Yeah. Not like that, but you know, like that, except it actually works. I can get that first jump off without having to worry about that first beetle. And then I can kill that beetle up there at the higher level, and it's not as big a deal about getting... I'm really messing this one up today. It's not as big a deal to get the final beetle, because then I can come back with fire breath. It is a bigger time loss to do that, but at the very least it's not... Oh my goodness, I'm really messing this up. I guess we need to learn this. I guess we need more practice. Maybe it's a fluke the other times I was doing well, so we'll just build up a little familiarity. There we go. And then, yeah, we really want to think around and get this guy during that supercharge. Three. Cool. Cool, we'll get that. While I'm waiting, I'll leave these open. Cool. Now, from this point, we actually want to run out of fire breath and get it again, because we don't have enough time after killing that guy to come around to the right here. Let's pick that up. Thank you. To get around and get this. So now we're set. From here... Oh, actually, yeah. Wait. Do I want to go? Actually, yeah. From here, I think I do a death abuse. So I get that death abuse to come back. Yeah, because when I do the charge down the first time, I need to come back to get the gems anyway. So then I come back here after I go so yeah, when I go the left way, so when I go that way, I need to come back to pick up the gems on my way back after killing the guys. Then when I go up the right this way, I death abuse to get here, and now this is where I clean up this path. Okay, I'm coming through here. I guess we get the dragon first. I was wanting to get the box and the gem before the dragon, but that's okay. Nice. Alright, so for this one... Okay. Yeah, almost. This one's also a fine one to fail on. Because if I fail, I just get taken up here and I take an easier jump to get across. Jump up, and then glide out of it. 1, 2, 3. And let's actually see where he's at. There he is at. I think I want to do like 1, 2, 3. Maybe we go a little more direct. Nice! We got it! There's the yatta. Okay, so that's the trick. That's the trick with that guy, is you need to be facing more towards him. So the one over in the desert area, you want it to go like 90 degrees to the right, but with this one we want it to go more, it goes more forward. Maybe that's the trick with the other one in this home world. We're learning, we're adapting, we're growing into better Spyro speedrunner. Oop, that one was almost bad. Please grab it, thank you. All the way up. I can use a fodder actually. I guess Sparks won't take it while we're charging. We need to get the lockbox. We got everything we care about. Supercharge into the level. Hooray! Hello, welcome. This is the Japanese version of Spyro, the notoriously slower version. But I like it better, so that's what we're playing. We're gonna start by going left here. A little more confidence with my routing. The competence hasn't really improved much since last stream. There goes another life. No, don't go that way, Spyro. We're still going this way. We didn't complete the route. No! What? Alright, we're out of lives. So no more death abuse. Okay. I think I'm more okay with losing the lives because I don't want to be scared of the platforms. If I'm scared of them, I'm gonna go slower, and slowness is not what I want. I want to be fast. There we go. Spyro, what are you doing? One, two. There we go. And then I need to go up into the room right and come back. Do I? Yeah, I need to go to the room to the right and come back left. Now I'm good to come back from here. We missed the little guy. Where are you? You don't want to stop moving with those guys around, though, because they will hit you. Oh. It's my plane. It's on me. Now we can come off to the right again. This time, we go a slightly different route. Maybe that's what that section should look like. So normally we would jump right here. This time we're going to go left. 1, 2. Flame, flame, flame. Come off to the right. There we go. That went a little smoother. It could. We still have some improving to do in that room, but that went a lot better than typical. Start with the 2 on the left. Here to grab those. Turn around, and we want to grab these spin chests. Good job, us. Look at that. 2 on the left again. We jump up. Get the gem through the wall there. Did we get? We did not get it. Okay. Oops, right. Good thing we checked. And, oh, that's game up. Oh man, I forgot I was at 0. Oh, that's fine. And cool. In a good run, we won't be out of lives at that point, so we could do a death abuse there. Nice, both of those. Good practice on that. Good practice on the feed. Nice. Good practice on the charge, too. So even though we got a game over and we lost a lot of time, we got something out of it. We got a lesson, we got more practice, we built up our familiarity, and next time we'll get through those zones where we had to build up that familiarity a little faster. I want to say this feels like it'll be faster, mainly because I won't be dealing with the enemies. Oops. Don't do that, Spyro. Nice. Oh, what am I doing? Don't forget your checkpoint. Checkpoint. We've already cleared out these 3. Let's grab him while we're here. Both of those. And then theoretically we should be able to charge from up here. Come on. And glide a little bit. I'm definitely hearing the delay. An audio delay, because I'm getting my audio through OBS instead of screen, please. Instead of from the TV. We're gonna come left to double check that everything's right over there. When we get more confident in our runs, we won't have to be turning left there to double check. We can just move on under the assumption that we did things right. That one. Nice, good. Oh, did we grab? Yeah, we got that. I meant to go for a double there, but we only got one. It's fine. It's still... rock, Spyro. Grandpa? No, of course not. We're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's a sign. Okay. Right there. Is it... Ah, no, it's not that one. Pretty sure we cleared out everything up top. I think we're good here, too. In that case, it's gotta be enemies up here somewhere? Oh, there's a chest we missed. That's what it was. Oh my goodness. You charged next to him, Spyro, what the heck? You're now sparksless, so that's nice. Thank you. I think I got all the gems from around there. If we end up getting to the end of the home world and we don't get Yatta, then I think that's where we'll be looking. Nice. Okay. Oh, we're chunking a little bit there. Once we get into a loading screen, I'll touch my PSOne, see if it's not feeling warm. Not that sweet. Remember, my flames are much longer than they feel. And, oh, there he is. Get him. Where did he go? There did he go? Okay. At least we didn't have to repeat the whole thing. We lost, we weren't as fast as we could have been there. Home ni modorimasu. Going home. Cool. We already got the dragon. Go there. There. Oh, did we? I don't think we killed this guy yet. We run across to kill him. Then we can hop down. I think I missed one of those gems, which is okay. Oh, I'm sparksless. Okay. That's the problem. That's why I'm having a hard time. Nice. Alright, phone's going off. I was supposed to touch my PlayStation. I need to make sure I'm not being killed for reasons. PlayStation does not feel hot. Please jump, Spyro. I would like for my inputs to be respected. We're low on sparks, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this one safe. It's more important to hit the guys. 1, 2. flaming him like the whole time there. What the heck? Spyro, why are you stop turning left, please? This, yeah, I think this controller might be done. There we go. I blame all the X presses on myself. I'm probably having Spyro be in some... Please, Spyro, stop moving. It's probably my own fault. I'm getting him into animations that are... preventing him from doing a jump. But this turning left stuff and the... There we go. Having my aim be off on things, I don't think that's my fault. I think that's my controller. Cope? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I am coping. No, like, literally... It's not all the time, but it's enough. Like, I'll notice Spyro, like, moving left. I'll take my thumb off the stick, and he's still going. There we go. That's what that one looks like. Okay. There it goes. I remember the flame is a ranged attack, not a melee. Yes, we did. Nice. Oh, we're sparksless, right? That's why I'm not grabbing those. Thought I was close enough, but not without sparks. Got that? There it is. And actually, down there is where those 3 boxes are. We could potentially ignore those at the beginning. Although I think that might actually end up being longer for me to charge down there. Anyways. We're already done with this level. Oh, before we get talked to, let's go ahead and get and lose sparks real quick. Let's try again to get sparks. Thank you. Yes, yes, we're good. Uh-huh. No, it was the Clip Town. Yeah, I was trying to remember which egg I forgot to get last time. It was the Clifftown egg. Or it was the entire level of Clifftown last time, actually, is what I somehow skipped. One, two, 3. There we go. Oh, I'm already Rainbow Sparks, so we're good. We're gonna take the time to come around to the back here. Put these up. And then I was watching Dale Man the other day, and I saw how we're supposed to be doing those firework chests on that log after this level. So we might... I mean, I'm going to try to do it, but no promises I'll do it right. I'll probably botch it up in some way, and then have opinions about how I failed, and that will inform how I need to approach it next time. Okay, anyways. We're just too quick for please? We're too slow again. Be able to do both of these at once if I angle it right, but we're not worrying too much about that. You want, yeah, I do come back around to the right to pick up these. And then I think I want to come in here. Get this one. Please, Spyro. Oh my goodness. Their tracking is too strong. Alright, that's one less one for me to deal with later. Yeah, we don't wait for that. Yeah, there's none left, so we can go immediately to the right. Flame, charge, charge. Where are you going, Spyro? Please come around to this side. Thank you. Two. That one much better. Okay. So even though we got hurt on the first room in there, coming around and doing that first room and then doing just that other room on the way back seems to be better. Charge forward, get that. Miss several times. There we go. Get these. And we're gonna make an effort to do this. Let's say what is it? See, look, I'm not even pressing anything. The controller is, I'm not pressing any inputs. As far as spinning around, there we go. There's proof. Proof right there that my inputs are not my own fault tonight. The controller is messing up, actually. So, jump, charge. We weren't fast enough. I think. Okay. I think that's how that's supposed to go. Get away from him. Yeah, I think the only way to dodge those attacks is to literally just be far enough away. I'm done trying to make that jump for now. We'll come back to it later. So top priority is always going to be the electric guy, but then we want to make sure we come back and get his counterpart. Oops, you get the gem. It's too close to the right there. That's why I got hit. That was my fault. So I think we go up, left, jump down. Yeah. No, we know this part by now. Once. Get him. Again, where you can flame sooner than that. We did much better with the flame aiming on that than like all stream. However, I didn't have the conviction in my jump to actually get any of it. 1, 2, 3. 2. Get hit by there. Miss the guy. Miss the guy a bunch of times. Get far enough away that he's not going to get a cheap shot on us. There we go. Much better. Yeah, okay. Getting better with the flame already. Nope, don't go yet. Yeah, of course. Now we're gonna charge around him instead of into him. Oh, please, thank you. Now, what's the timing on this? I think right after he goes. Oh, this timing's not quite right. I want to go a little sooner. So I think right as he electrocutes it, that's the timing we want to go with. Around to the back. This feels like a more natural way to do that section. That guy, please. 1, 2, 3. Please. That one. There we go. Prioritize these. Sparks will take care of the other gems for me. one. Flame that one. Please. Now we can come off from the right side. This might be wrong. We want to flame him, get away, hit him. Yeah, I think we still want to come over from this way, because then we can charge into the guy, flame the other guy, pick up the gems, and be done. I think that's better routing for this level. We'll try to remember that next week as well. That's going to be a running theme. We'll try to remember that for next week. Cool. Now from here, what we want to do is we want to jump. Hold on real quick. Make sure I touch this checkpoint. There we go. Touched it. Let's get an extra sparks as well. So what we want to do is we want to hit into the ground, and then we want to like side swipe that first fireworks box, and then hit the second one head on.
Huh?
I think. Yeah. And then that should be good. That should be right. Just like that. Yeah, all right. We are now unfortunately sparksless. But we've unlocked a new ability. Okay, we hit that guy. We're actually not worried about those gems just yet. Touch this dragon right away. And instead of going around the right side of this building, we want to go around the left side after we're done inside, that is. Okay, we're doing a really bad job of this time. Please, Spyro. Thank you. Thank you, Spyro, for that. That was very nice. No! I didn't want to come back up. Spyro, what are you doing? Not having sparks is a huge nerf. There we go. We can pick up those boxes on our way out. There we go. Okay, so the routing we're going to do here is not quite the best routing, but it's a routing that has made this whole process feel a lot smoother for me. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button for that fast turn. Oh, that a slow turn. Yeah. Right, immediately. 1, 2, great. Planes while we're in here. 3, 4, nice. 4 planes out here. Our main focus, though, is going to be on the boxes. Boxes are done. Let's go. Planes flying. Or not, I guess. That's okay. Oh, he's the last thing we need. What? What's wrong? What? Where's the last plane? There he is. Shoot, we'll have to do it again. Oh, man, I pressed the wrong button, too. Well, hey, at least now we'll know if we're going to get spit out up top or down below. So we'll get a shorter feedback loop. Yeah, okay, we got time. We're good on those. Yeah, so I think we want to break those boxes after we finish the level, because it will... Ooh, okay. Interesting. If I hold if I make sure that I'm going down while I'm coming into that level, I can get that gate early, I guess? I don't know if there's any specific benefit to that, at least not with the route that I'm using right now. Missed him, that's okay. Alright. That went a little better. Guy. There we go. So the lower side is down. 1, 2, 1. This guy's last. There we go. Much better that time. See, it's because, oh man, it's because I had familiarity. Excuse me. There it is. Yeah, and by breaking those boxes, that allows that upstream to generate before I get over. There we go. That's a little better. That's absolutely horrible. Oh, we didn't touch the checkpoint. So we get punished for that. Two, three, four. Okay. We're back on track again. I don't know. Nice. 1, 2. Ah, missed that one. We are once. Oh no, we do have sparks. I thought we were sparksless, but we're not sparksless. We are now sparksless. Because he's stationary. Flame because he stopped moving. Yo, Spyro, what are you doing? That charge was my fault, but I was absolutely holding left. I don't know why. That one's my fault. Yeah, learning that timing is on me. Miss the frog, he hits you. No, get away from me, Spyro. He's gonna get hurt. He's moving, so we can already stop, so now we gotta switch over. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. I'm not as worried about speed, we may as well. Jumping gives me more positional control, it feels like. Ah, shoot, you can't charge those guys. Okay, that's more like it. We want to go through. Stop. You are off screen. stuff, break here, come back around this way. Flame, flame, dude. No. Alright, jump too high for that one. Two. Come back around. I tried to cancel out the charge, but yeah, it seems like there's no way to cancel out of a charge. Or no, a glide. A glide's how you cancel out of it, but that's not what I wanted. Come back and grab that. Now we're good. Okay, so with frogs, if they're not moving, we flame them. If they are moving, we can charge them. Flaming will always work on a frog. It's just charging is only allowed when they are actively moving still. And normally, that pig would kill that frog for me. I think it might have been my camera stopping that. So actually, sorry, I want to start doing this. First week I actually changed up my direction. Oh! That's my bad. I was thinking about the guy when I should have been thinking about the whole situation. Do that, hit him. Just come back. Hit him, please. Grab these. Make sure we get the pig to come and kill the frog for me. Hit him. Around, grab all that stuff. Pig out again. 1, 2. Make sure to grab our gems still. Pig was busy that time. 1, 2 guys. Except we hit both of them. There we go. Now we're better set up. That's better happening here, I think. Get that gem. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. That's what we want to see. Hurry, so we'll pick that one up while we have the chance. Gets us out of a potential game over that we're probably gonna die one more time before the end of this level. You know, if I was an affiliate, I could set up a bet. Bet your channel points on whether or not I die before the end of this level. Anyway, I'll take this as an opportunity to chill a little bit. If you're enjoying the stream, if you enjoy Spyro, if you enjoy the Japanese version of Spyro, or any of that, go ahead and give me a follow. I stream Spyro, I do Spyro speedrun every Friday, but if most of my followers are more interested in Spyro than the stuff that I usually play throughout the week, we'll shift our focus towards that. Okay, everyone's standing still, so I want to focus on flames for the frogs. Oh, okay. No way, we're sparksless and got through there. This is probably the worst room in the entire game. Yeah, go ahead and give me a follow. Yeah. Additionally, right now we're playing Dwarf Fortress on the other 4 days of the week. There we go. and a follow allows you to name or execute one of the dwarves in my fortress. So if you don't like one of the dwarves, you can get them executed. Or if one of the dwarves are very helpful around the dwarf and you don't, or around the fortress and you don't like me, you can execute those ones as well. That's 1 per follow until I become an affiliate, at which point it will probably be really cheap for channel points, because I think it's funny to let you guys kill off my fortress. Death by Twitch chat, I think, would be a funny way to lose a fortress. There we go. We'll get in here. We might lose life due to being sparksless. But being sparksless is good practice for our precision of movement. Please get started, thank you. Nice, that went better than I thought it would. We're coming in from the key. Jump, land. Nice. I think we want to try to jump just before we get to the key, so that it will register before I get to it. I also want to be charging through those guys. I panicked and threw out a flame. Nice, nice. 1, 2, 3. And we can get this. Please stop looking left. So that was once again my controller drift going up. What was that? What broke down there? I think that's just the top of this spinning thing. I don't think I need to jump down there. But yeah, this controller's going bad. It's starting to get leftward drift on its analog stick. It's still good for other games where I don't really want, or I don't necessarily need to use the analog stick on. We do want to death abuse here. No! What? And that puts us here. We can't... Okay, well... When we get the death abuse off of here, we're going to, Alright, let's go. Supado? I don't know. I wasn't fast enough at reading that. Oops. Sorry, that's the one we want to flame. The little guys we want to charge. Flame him, and then we can charge through the left one and the right one. That, oh, don't run off the level like that. Up here, and then after killing him we can take out those guys. On the left, as soon as we touch the key, we jump. And maybe flame both of them. 1, 2. Not gonna worry about going back right now because we've already done that. Make sure that we touch this platform so it saves our space. Come up. That's abused there. There we go. Almost. Just had to spend a little time, let him get his attack out. Wait, are we ready to go? I don't think... Right, yeah, because we still need to fix. Okay, then we're ready for that. The most important thing we hit is this lockbox. So now we're good. Here, we'll get all those. 2. Nice. Double. Grab his, and then we death abuse there to get back. And then we'll take that curve to the left, which is the We struggled on this one the other day as well. Nope, we don't have this. Yeah, that one's not it. Fine. Ooh, this might be it. Nice. 3, 4, that. Gem, please. Touch the dragon, and then we're good to go back. And we don't want to death abuse from here because there's a set of boxes that we want to grab. Thank you. This puts us in a better position to grab these boxes. Come down, and right, and... Ooh, that was really good. We got all but one in that charge. Getting much better at dealing with groups of boxes. Okay, so we do actually want to touch this guy as soon as we get here. It'll put us in a good camera position to move forward from here. Or I guess get these boxes. There we go. 1, 2. That was a mistake. Oh no. Oh, we got enough lives. That's on me. I should have been getting ready to turn the camera around that when I was coming up those steps. Let's take the box, get the guy, and then we're good. Would have had that if Spyro wasn't turning left. Controller. I really need to get a new controller. That was my fault. I banked right. Okay. Controller might actually... No, I'm not going to blame this on the controller. Up that. Oh, that was super close. That was so close. Okay, we have 0 extra lives left. So we'll get on this try or we won't. There we go. We're good. We're up. We're good to jump down. 1, 2, 3. That one, it should be yatta. There it is. Alright. When I first started, this level was the one I was most worried about. I feel a lot more confident on this level now. It's more so certain parts of it are kind of just annoying than anything else. Come on, Spyro. Sparks. Oh, is Gold Sparkles max? I thought Rainbow Sparkles was max health. 1, 2, 3. Grab that. 2, 3, 4. That's okay. That's not okay. Definitely press the button. Now we gotta give me our camera up so we can see again. Thank you. Oh, we're sparkless. That's why I'm having a hard time grabbing things. Oh, I also forgot to charge through those from the other end. Be extra careful because we have no sparks right now. What? What was that? A jump chart? I mean, that's my own fault. I can't blame that on the controller. Oh, I can blame that leftward bend on the controller, though. Like, look at this. I'm not even touching anything, and Spyro's spinning himself around. Anyways. Yeah, so what happened there, what happened there was I did it again. Okay. So what's going on is I'm pressing jump too soon after I release the charge button, which is causing me to do a charge jump instead of stopping my charge and jumping out, like there. Like that. That's what I want to do. So I want to stop the charge. Actually, I should have come from here. And I think angle it just right. Yeah, pull. Please, do not spin around. Have we done this one yet? I think we do this one and then we grab that last gem. Anyway, what's going on is I didn't release the jump button or the charge quick enough. Damn, it's all rigged. Yeah, it's all rigged. No, actually, it's my controller. I've barely had this controller for a month now, and I'm already wearing out the analog stick. I don't know if this was just an old controller to begin with. Oh, come on, please. What is this frame rate doing? Need to get this guy, unless... Oh, we already got him. Okay. Hold on. Because I'm not terribly worried about time. Yeah, PlayStation still feels pretty cool. Get back into the game. Okay. Nice. Missed a gem there, but that's okay. We'll be coming back around. What's this? Just gotta learn the sticks, man. Yeah, bro, easy. Yeah, so what I have to do is, I'm not unfamiliar with stick drift. So basically, as long as I'm holding the stick in the center, Spyro's not moving unexpectedly. It's when I have the seemingly wrong notion. Oh, almost got that. So I want to let go of the stick in order to make sure I'm not biasing it anyway. And I can do that when I have a controller that doesn't have drift, which I had grown used to off of this controller, but now it is drifting, so I need to rewire my brain to more positively control. There we go. If we can get some fodder. There we go. I need to rewire my brain so that I am more positively controlling the position of my stick. Yeah. Malachi, if you haven't followed me already, please do. I am now being killed by the camera. There we go. Very nearly killed by the camera, I guess. If you follow me right now, then I will buy a new controller by next week. I'm already going to do that anyways. I like to see so I can dodge if I... Okay, he's blocked it off. even though it supposedly has given us the Western style camera back in this version of the game, I'm still find myself unable to see things often. Actually, even better. You don't have to, LOL, you don't have to buy a new controller. I don't have to. But I should, well, actually, no, you're right on an even deeper level. Because I'm realizing I have, like, a whole bunch of PlayStation 2 controllers. And I bet those will work. Oops. Sorry, I believe in you. There we are. That one went really well. I have a whole bunch of spare PlayStation 2 controllers that I bet will work. I'm pretty sure they're backwards compatible. So I could totally use one of those. Tell you what. One follow and I'll buy an extra monitor so I can set up chat in a more easier to see location. So I can be more receptive to chats while I'm playing Spyro, or other PlayStation 1 games for that matter. Nope, I almost walked off and that would have been my fault. Got found. Also gonna take a moment to size up the chat a little so I can actually read it without having to stand up. Okay. Let us, actually, I want to get Sparks back. And we want to grab, please, Sparks? Thank you. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, we accidentally talked to the balloonist before Sparks had brought that gem back to us. And then we had to complete the next entire world to get back around to the balloonist so we can come backwards to this world to grab that one gem right at the end. That was super annoying. Oh, there we go. Now I can actually read without having to stand up. So yeah, no, I won't be buying a new controller. Never mind, I take that back. But I will be swapping out to a different controller. Just not during this run. We're gonna suffer with it. I will build character. And I'll take that character, please. Take that character into the future, which will make me a better speedrunner. Are you already following me? Am I wrong in that? Yeah. Back when I was doing a bunch of RuneScape streaming you watched. I think you followed me back then. Go. Spyro, instead of spinning around, I would like to jump. Maybe that's why I'm missing so many jumps this time. That, the stick drift, I'm allowing it to cause me to spin around, and while... If you turn, like, slowly enough... if you turn slowly enough, Spyro doesn't do a special turning animation, but if I go too fast... See how he turns around like that? Or like that other turn animation there. That locks him out of doing other things like flaming or jumping. And I'm thinking maybe the controller stick drift to the left is causing enough of a turn for that. I will one day on the server, I will stream Shadow of the Colossus and play with 2006 PlayStation controller, but it's all up to you. I will say I don't, but I will now. I see your post in the server. What? I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something super obvious. I'm sorry if I am. fast enough with the flame. Ah, man. That's my fault. Nice. Better. Yeah, jumping on that dog. I think that's gotta be the ray. Get back, Spyro! I was jumping away! You still got me though. Oh shoot, there was a third one I forgot about. This is not going well. I think this level is going to take some more dedicated practice. So much of it is on its own cycle. Sparkless once again. Please, Spyro, don't turn around. Oh, right. That's my fault. I completely spaced. Those guys are not flammable. There we are. 1, 2, 3. Back around. Click the gem. There we are. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember this one. At one point, I won't remember too late. But yeah, we need to... So that guy with the light, he will not change his light until you hit him. Spyro, quit turning around. I will say, when did you get your controller and how old is it? I see you say you are live in I Made This in the Dawn Somewhere server. Yeah, I'm live, and I posted a link there. Oh, what? I didn't know we could do that with the big guys. Oh, man. I've had this controller for... I want to say maybe 2 months now. But I did buy this PlayStation 1 used, and it came with this controller, so there's that to consider as well. Yep, turtles cheat. This time I pass those guys to get to him. There we go. That's much better. That's what I should be doing. 1, 2. Not quite the path I was expecting to take. I think we want to go around to the right. Yeah, and then I'm not caught up on those spring chests while I'm being shot at. Sparks is busy with some butterfly. There we go. I don't know how old the controller is, but I did get it 2 months ago, and it was used. Oh my goodness. I'm really choking this level. was good. Alright, through 2 of them. Oops. Expecting him to come after me, but he didn't. Go, please. Potter got in my way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Those real quick. Oh, no, there's Sparks. I thought it was Sparksless for a second. Once again, Turtles reminding us that we need to dodge their attacks first. Spyro reminding us that we can't flame anything ever. Oh, Sparksless, that's why that's not getting picked up. I should be a lot more used to being Sparksless. I find that I'm Sparksless a lot, but I still find that I'm struggling with making sure I hit everything. Dragon. I had my controller since 2005. That's why I'm asking. Oh, well. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is this controller. I don't know if this controller is really one of the quality ones, but I definitely have a bunch of other PlayStation 2 controllers in the house, so I will probably. Spyro, what are you doing? So I'll probably switch over to one of those. I was late on the plane. And then I died. Wait a minute. That is not the direction I wanted to go. Oh well, this is fine. I think I can still get where I'm going. It's just gonna be a little more annoying. Yeah, we're good. This time... Oh, I flamed! It's just the turtle corpse was in the way. That top? Yep, there we go. Doesn't trace so far. It could also be the game. It could be that it's very sensitive with my left stick input. I don't know, maybe that. Look, quit asking me questions like that. I wanna... There we go. I wanna be able to blame the controller. If I mess up, I wanna be able to blame the controller if I like. And if I feel like I can take ownership of a mess up, then I'll take ownership of that. This just gives me some control in that. Also, the controller actually is experiencing drift, so there's that too. So it's both. It's both a cope and actually true. Just game nano. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll just game. Let's actually go ahead and get this set up. There we go. What are you doing, Spyro? Thank you. That was much more harder than it needed to be. Hey, oh, what am I doing? I completely forgot to go up to the left side here. Ah, we go. That's fine. That's fine. That decides it for it. Or actually, I guess it doesn't decide it for us. And oh, now we shoot them again. Okay, we may as well. We may as well come around and get this side done. And without that, okay, yeah, we majorly botched this one up. Game over. Game over is fine. Yeah, most of that falling off was on purpose. So what I messed up was when I first got into this world, I went to the right. I was supposed to go left. So we come up here and we're supposed to have gone this way. Please, Spyro? I'd like to be jumping instead of turning. I'm also supposed to hit that enemy, thank you. Two. Oh, 75. Thank you, Malachi, for the follow. I thought you were already following me. But I guess I was wrong. Anyway, and if you catch me playing Dwarf Fortress, you get a free dwarf name or murder. You just went through the wall there. You saw that. There we go. I should not be struggling that hard. I haven't followed you, sorry, man. Yeah, you be sorry. Or don't be sorry. I mean, you don't owe me a follow or anything. I can beg for a follow. I can demand a follow. I can tell you that you owe me a follow, but you don't actually owe me a follow. Wow, I went entirely around the guy. I'm doing it again. Spyro, please quit going around things. Now we're sparksless. Okay, that's great. You know what? That's fine. At least we get sparks back. I don't even mind. I don't even mind dying there. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Cool. That one's on me. That was a bank to the left, so I could blame it on the controller if I wanted. Wow, I'm very much choking this. We're gonna go slow. 2, grab him, jump back, realign the camera, try again. There we go. It turns out going slow solves our problem. Yeah, okay. We actually want to focus entirely our effort on getting over to this box as fast as we can. Cool. Actually, we're going to go and pick up this dragon right away. Why are you going that way, Spyro? Oh, we'll get him on the way back. That's okay. We do have enough life and sparks to tackle that, but oh well. Do want to make sure that we grab this. Last week we forgot that and ended up spending several minutes looking for it. All we needed there. Hit him. Okay, so this is one of the parts where I still struggle. So let's see if we can't get it first try this time. Oh, almost. Please, Spyro? I'd like to go through the doorway, not along the doorway. No, that one was my fault. I'll take ownership for that. LMAO. Okay, yeah, I guess it is LMAO if you're not the one failing. Nice, nice. Jump. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. We did it. I'm gonna refill some sparks. We're already max sparks, it seems. And then, because I'm still not confident in my play of this game, I'm picking up this dragon a little early to create a checkpoint. Now, want to climb up here as fast as we can. Hope we can't go around that guy. Nice. All right. Get permanent boosted fire. almost got hit there. So it's very important that we don't die now that we have the super fire. It also seems that my camera has gotten locked again. Where the heck am I? There we go. Excuse me. Now remember this room? We're back and we're ready to actually get it cleared out instead of just run through. That was way earlier for that, LMAO. Yeah, LMAO again. Just keep rubbing it in like that. No, I know. I was just reacting to it out of sync because I felt like it would make the chat seem more active for people watching the VOD after the fact. Basically, I'm lying. I'm lying to the people on YouTube about how popular my stream is. There we go. I'll actually share one more thing with you. I will, when I'm playing, sometimes if I don't have anyone in chat, I will actually make up questions. Spyro, what are you doing? Make up questions and answer them, just to kind of fill in the space a little more naturally, I guess. Go. Down that one. I can! Hooray! Spyro, why are you turning around? I did not want you to turn around. We get him, and then there's one more out here. Good, Yappa, we didn't do this wrong. Yes! So I'm going to ask a question right now. What is in the mind of Artisan tonight? In the mind of Artisan tonight? Not a whole lot. As usual. No, I guess kind of the main thing, I was talking about this earlier, and it sounded a lot like complaining, so I kind of stopped, but I'm noticing that my work, so I have a bunch of different creative projects that I like to work on. So I have the video games that I've been making, I have the, come on, I have the video games I've been making, I have the live streams that I'm doing, like right now. I have videos that I like to make, all sorts of stuff. I got all kinds of different projects going on. I also used to do commissions, but I'm noticing that once I got into my technician role, a lot of my technical, mental problem-solving energy was being used up at work, and so I really wasn't able to work effectively on my on my video games. So I kind of put those on indefinite hiatus. I'll put those on indefinite hiatus. And then I was also starting to notice just this week that all the social energy I burn at work through meetings and talking to people and talking to customers and making sure they're happy with the progress that we're making and everything, eats up a lot of the same energy that I use to run, to do live streaming. Please? What is happening here? And so, like, on weeks where I've got a lot going on, I'm much less entertaining, I guess, or at least I feel less entertaining. And so, while streaming seems to be the one creative thing that I can do, and still go to work and be effective, I still have to, on some level, manage those things. Yeah, I make video games. If you go to my website, www.worldfamousartisan.com, then you can check out some of the games that I made on the interactive media page. But yeah, making video games is like my number one hobby. Like, the thing I most want to do is make video games. Mostly because I feel like most games are not player hostile enough. And so, for me, I would rather make the game that I want to play than play a game that is almost what I want to play. If that makes sense? But yeah, as long as I'm in this technician engineering kind of role at work, I simply am not going to have the mental capacity to do work and make video games on the side. I messed that turn up. I should have been quick turning. I was just doing a normal turn. That's okay, though. This first guy is easy to catch on a fly around. Oh my goodness. Fly around. Should have quick turned there. There we go. This flight level isn't too punishing. I can miss quite a bit and have to come back around for it and still do well. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so I have one game that I made that's totally completed called Collecting Ball. And for that one, that's back when I was first learning to, like, make video games using Unity. There was a tutorial where you learn to, like, move a ball around. And I was like, this is a lot of fun. So I expanded out into an entire game with 3 whole worlds, a total of 30 levels and everything. And I thought that it was super cool. I think I messed this up. Nope. That surprisingly worked. I thought my spacing was wrong, but it was actually right. Yeah, so the idea with that is it was supposed to be a collectathon, like a love letter to all the classic 3D platformer collectathons that I enjoyed. I ended up not being able to kind of make that out so much, so it ended up being more like levels based than like open world. But that's okay, because I still really enjoyed that one, or that game. There we go. Come up here. Those. Wait, I'm not getting this right. What am I doing wrong here? What? Oh, that's already ready to go. There we go. And then I come across it. There we go. That makes more sense. For routing. Yeah, so there's that game, and then I made a sequel to that game, or I started making a sequel to that game called Big Egg Venture. So the thing about that was if you complete Collecting Ball, then you unlock Egg Mode, which allows you to go back through the game, but now instead of being a watermelon, you're an egg. And I felt like the egg shape was a much more interesting shape to roll around as, so I was making a 3D platformer that's more open world, more closer to the idea I had for Collecting Ball. But now that I've made Collecting Ball, I actually have the ability to make the game as I wanted. So that was Big Egg Adventure. That one's on a hiatus, actually, because there was a big thing that went down with Unity, and a lot of people lost trust with them. And so I was thinking, like, well, inevitably, I do want to get away from game engines. So, there we go. So what I want to do, I'm going to commit to going left here. Every week, I always forget which way am I supposed to go. I'm committing to this going left. There we go. So I decided to stop using Unity altogether, teach myself some HTML and CSS, and start building, and JavaScript, and start building out a web game. And I was starting with 2D, and then I would ramp up to going with like 3D stuff. Oh, missed one, missed two, missed all of them. Okay. So now I started making Artisan Monsters Alpha, which is based off of Dragon Quest monsters, but the idea is that it's more convoluted. I was too low for that. More convoluted and dense. Oh yeah, I sort of heard about that with Unity. Yeah. It was blown way out of proportion. So basically no one was going to be affected by it, but everyone got panicked and thought they would be affected by it. It was just a new monetization strategy, so really it was only going to affect the people that were making money off of Unity games, and even then, there's like zero possibility. I guess there was still possibility to end up like losing money on a successful game, but like that was like a super weird edge case. I did the calculations on it way back when. But anyway, it was basically a non-issue. Missed that key 2 times. But anyway, that was good enough a reason for me to get around to finally stop using a game engine and start building out games myself. And so that's where Artisan Monsters Alpha came in. But that's on hiatus now because I kind of that's around the time that I got promoted to technician. What are you doing, Spyro? Oh, I almost did something very upsetting, which would be to jump off of here without getting all the gems. And that would have been a huge time loss. Anyway, I got promoted into my technician role, and that started taking up a lot more of my mental power. And so I put the Artisan Monsters on hiatus until I felt like I could actually... Oh my goodness, please, Spyro. I could actually devote mental energy to solving problems outside of work again. And that just hasn't happened yet, so it's still on hiatus. I'm realizing that the only way I'm going to get back to these things is someday I'm going to retire, and then I will have all the mental faculties I have to spend at work. I need to stop spending in order to be able to spend them at home on things I actually care about. Oh, I didn't grab this earlier? I should have already grabbed this. Anyway, so that's that. But yeah, so basically, if I can ever just stop working, I'll be able to get back into all my creative stuff. That's the big thing on my mind. But it's not going to get low enough. So we come off to the right. Excuse me. So I want to grab these gems, and then I can that jump myself. Spyro, why did you turn around? We had him. Now you're gonna take damage and it's your fault. That's not my fault. That's Sparksless. This is so upsetting. Game's rigged. You said it first. Game's rigged. Okay, from here now I can get over here and get that guy. Spyro, quit turning. Oh, actually, I could have shot one of those fodder and got a... Oh well. This is more practice with Sparksless. Got it. 1, 2, 3, dodge, shoot, grab. Grab that. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, so, yeah, streaming's really the only thing I can do sustainably while also maintaining the quality of work at work that is acceptable. Oh, come on. Piled up like that. Oh, and we're Sparksless again, okay. You're on the bright side. we're getting a lot of practice being Sparksless, so that's, I think this is where I go. So I do the circle, hit this one on the left. Yeah, this seems right. And we turn around and we want to get this island. Yeah, there we go. This should be... 1, 2... Yeah, we got the double! There's the yata. Yeah. Anyway, once baby gets here, and our finances recover from paying the medical costs of giving birth, I'll be in a lot better position to start pushing for letting me retire. 'Cause I know if I can... I know that if I can open up my mental, social, and emotional energies for things that actually matter to me, I'll be able to do a much better job at making all this content. I'll be able to start making video games again. I'll be able to start making actual videos on YouTube. I'll be much more entertaining on Twitch. I'll be able to start streaming at times that are actually, like, reasonable, so actual people can watch me. No offense. Use the baby as dependent. Taxes, baby. Oh yeah, that is gonna help out with the taxes. I don't think it's really gonna be that big of a help though. That said, I've never actually looked at how much a dependent gives us a break on our taxes. Oh, we need to flame the guy to get up. Okay. Okay, so the new route is we come all the way left, and then we go right. And that should make it... Go. No, we missed it. We messed it up. Okay, we might be able to charge up to that one. So that's not totally lost. All the way back and loop back around. Oh, there's a guy up top. Got it, nice. Do we go one higher? Spyro, quit moving. No, okay, we're there. Actually, we want to come down. All those. Off on the right side, there should be some spring chests. There we go. That worked. Oh, grab all of those. Should have grabbed those earlier. Oh, crud. I need to also get this guy. We messed that up. Oh well. We'll come back around for it. Actually, can we jump back up there from here? I want to see... Yeah, we can. I think... No? Okay. Yeah, we didn't miss any other gems. Let's go ahead and practice this, actually. This is a practicing stream, so I think we're good to do practice here. Okay, so theoretically we're coming back. We flame this guy, charge past him real quick, flame this guy super fast. And this looks more like this. There we go. That's what that should look like. Oh man, that's because I was turning. That was uncontrolled camera rotation, which causes me, what is going on there, which is hard to tell, is that Spyro was flying in like a curve instead of in a straight line. Please, Spyro. What happened there is I didn't press the jump button. Well, I pressed it, but I didn't press it correctly. I walked off the edge and then pressed it when I need to be pressing before I get off the edge. Now, we do have some Wile E. Coyote space in this game, so you can go off the edge a little bit and then press it. I was just slightly too late for that. Oh, that was close. I missed both of them, great. Nice, much better. So actually what we want to do is collect all of these. Now we can get those. Come back around. We would kill those guys if they weren't already dead. Just one of these guys should be able to not do that. We should be able to jump. What? Come on. There we go. Just one. Jump, please. Goodness. Okay, let's just stop and reset. Please, Spyro, look the way I would like you to look. If we are already looking the correct direction, then I do not have to worry about the spinning around animation when I go in the direction I thought I was. In either one, I don't care. Just flame them. Spyro, please. Thank you. Okay, fine. Use both. I should be able to jump up here from that center one though, but I'm gonna blame my controller on that. One down, two down. We do need to go both in order to make this one work. There's a way to charge him and then, like, jump out of it, but I don't know the spacing on that. I'm not too worried about that, though. That's gonna be a later on thing that we learn. And because we sidetracked ourselves at the beginning of the level, I don't have to come back this way after I beat the boss. That said, that means now I need to worry about making sure that I get all these gems on these steps. Which is faster, but also more annoying. It was right there. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're right. It was right there. That's so upsetting. I can charge through his projectile? I didn't know. That's new. That is new information. Oh, right. It jumps away there. Oh, no. That was almost really bad. No! No! What? That's... Okay, that's only halfway my fault. So I jumped up with him. Should be able to come up here. Oh, okay. If I aim it right, I think I can flame him from there. Oh, okay. Maybe not. There's a way to get onto that platform as part of flaming him. I just don't know what it is. Okay, we are down to less sparks, so we'll be a little more careful. Yeah, I should not have jumped up there while he was dying. I should have realized that that would have been a terrible, awful, no good, bad idea. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Yeah. Took me out with him. Oh, shoot. I completely forgot. Gonna keep forgetting that. I need to be spamming triangle when I go out of that level. There's the other Yata. We're ready to move on. But oh, the other thing I do is commissions. So during the day, during like normal daytime hours, when people are around, I could be pushing my commissions and doing art streams then, and then I can do these video game streams here later at night. So I'll be able to stream significantly more, I'll get more work done, and I'll be putting out video games. And then I can play my own video games on stream as like demos. I don't know. And with the content, with the amount of content and the quality of work that I know I can put out, I might not make, or I will definitely make some amount of money right away. Because I know there are plenty of people that are... was it last time I got an opportunity to kind of focus on my art career, or my general creative career, there were some people that came out like immediately to support me. And I'm sure those people will show up for me again if I ever, you know, go full-time creative again. Oops. Now we're Sparks. That's okay. So I know that I'll have some small amount of income right away, and I know that if I... Oh man, there's a gem inside. There we go. Okay, we're good now. If we had sparks, we would not have needed to hit that. This way. Almost got killed by a sign. And then a refusal to jump. Oh my goodness, I cannot touch that gem. But yeah, so I know that I can make it creatively, it's just a matter of having the time. And the big part is that, you know, I've got a family to think about now, so I can't just wantonly be like, however long it takes is how long it takes. I have to think about, like, you know, is the amount of time it's going to take to start turning a reasonable profit off of being creative on the internet. Can my family sustain that? And right now that's kind of up in the air. Okay, so I need to come down. Around this way. What am I doing? Yeah, and I think turn around from there? Yeah, because there's nothing there. Come around the right and back. Sparks back, so that's nice. Get the dragon real quick. Really, the biggest thing is we've got baby on the way, and medical expenses are a lot. So, with the insurance I get through work, that's really the thing that's going to make this affordable. If I keep my job until baby's born, use the paternity leave, that will give me a couple of months to focus on taking care of the wife and the baby, and then depending on how quickly the wife can recover, I might be able to get a couple of weeks to work on being creative full time. And then that, if that's really successful, that might be proof enough for me to quit my job. Although I suspect it won't be, so I'll probably have to go back to work. And then depending on how expensive the whole hospital thing ends up being, I'll have to start saving up to be able to get a big enough fund to retire off of. And then we can go back to doing like full-time creative work. Which, that'll be exciting, but that'll probably be a few years out. Anyway, in the meantime, I do have goals to go, so it's not all doom and gloom, right? So, in the meantime, I can do streaming. So balancing work and streaming is something I found to be possible, though difficult. And it is a creative outlet, which is something that I desperately need. There we go. And now, while we're waiting for that gem to become available, grab these. Spyro, where are you going? The thing I seem to keep doing is going around enemies. Like, I'm really good at running circles around enemies. I'm just very bad at actually hitting the enemies, I think. That's what seems to be going on. Okay. Once again, we go around the end. There we go. Step away from that, Spyro. Oh, that flame got that one. Come out here. There it is. That's when that one gets up there. It's from that lockbox. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Almost correct, Spyro, please. Don't go around the barrel, please. That one was my fault. I didn't space the jump correctly. Can we make it? We can make it. Hooray! That's what that should have looked like. Don't turn around, Spyro. Just quit turning around, Spyro. Holy cow. That's my controller. Whenever I'm blaming Spyro, it's my controller that's really the problem. It just feels like Spyro's betraying me. Hello, welcome. We're playing the Japanese version of Spyro. This is a learning stream, so my primary focus is on... Wait, did I grab that dragon? I did, okay. I thought I saw out of the corner of the screen the dragon being there, but I was wrong. Our main focus is kind of just building up familiarity with the run and the route and everything. Finding points of pain, and then at some point in the future, I'll get those compiled into the list. I'll go through and I'll probably do a special stream for just grinding those out. Not during normal streaming time, though. I'll probably make that a bonus stream, just because I worry it's not going to be as entertaining. Oh my goodness, I do everything but flame the enemy. Thank you. Grab the... Okay. There's... Not there. There's one more on the left somewhere. There we go. There it is. I knew there's one more here. Oh, shoot. my own fault. I should jump around that corner. Oh, and it's game over. That's fine. This is a perfectly fine place to get a game over. If we were going for PB, that would be upsetting, but right now we're going for learning. So if anything, that's just more practice I get. So let's think through that route in that first room a little bit. Now that we're coming back through a second time. So we land down. I think we can go immediately into a charge. And then from here, I want to focus on taking out the enemies, I think. Flame. Don't worry about those gems quite yet. This one. And then I can come across, get this guy. And now it's more convenient. Grab these gems. Come around, grab these gems. Go up. I think that's the route. Still need to get a gem over here still. Please. Got that. Get over to the left as soon as we can. Take out that guy, otherwise he'll hit us. And we can move back around. Take out these chests. Oh, great. 1, 2. Thank you. Grab this dragon. We'll go on the right side. Or, no, we'll go on the left side, because the right side's where we're going to come back through when we're charging. Go this way. Oh, bad timing on that. We'll have to come back anyway, so again, not worried about getting everything. Oh, we're sparksless now. Great. Okay, we can get a rat up here easy now. Please? Spyro, why are you... Quit turning around. I want to blame the thing. Thank you. Yeah, 100% I need to... I did not turn around. That was my controller again. I need to get a new controller. I think we'll call stream after this. Or we'll call stream after this run, and next week we'll be playing with a fresh controller. Or as fresh as we can have. Okay, we need to get the rest of these. So in the Japanese version, coming out this window, there's like a field or something there. It will always cause you to lose your supercharge. So we cannot maintain that through here. That's just how it is. So that said, we're going to turn around and come back again. No, Spyro. Don't turn. And then flame the thing I need you to. This is very frustrating. I'm sorry if me being frustrated is none entertaining to you, or at least my frustration that I'm feeling that isn't from your actions. Okay, we're not worried about picking up the gems on the way. What we really care about is hitting that. We can pick up the gems on our way back. Oh, we're sparksless. There we go. That should help a little. 1, 2, 3. Okay, off to the right, there's that. And then we can come to the left to grab him. Get hit, of course. Alright, now we can run to the left. And get around. I'm still watching. You don't need to worry about being angry, just game, lol. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be angry whether you like it or not. I'm just apologizing. Not because I'm trying to modify my behavior, but because I'm not going to modify my behavior. There we go. I think we're good there. We get those, and then we can move back to collect the gems. We have to wait for the guy to die and for the gem to fall back to the ground anyway. So if we can be doing something while that's happening, that's generally better. Please, Spyro? Would you like to throw a flame out? Plan to jump. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now, if we didn't do this wrong, please jump, Spyro. That would have been a double. We could have had a double if my controller would have let me jump. I was turning. Yatta. There it is. You know, Malachi, you're the only one from the server that's actually stuck around and watched an entire stream, as far as I recall, and I really appreciate it. One of the main things that I need to get in order to get affiliate is I need to have an average of 3 viewers on 4 separate days, and so you sticking around here, that gets my average viewers up. So that's very much appreciated. Also, I don't know if Twitch really cares about view time, but I feel like view times, or number of minutes watched, or whatever, is really important for getting discovery in Twitch. So having large minutes watched is also something I really appreciate. So thank you. Additionally, so streams, so a view, yeah, sorry. What's going on with my camera? So yeah, if you got the stream open and volume is not set to 0, so you can even have it set to like 1% and that will count. I mistimed that. Yeah. I know Cheese. Cheese actually also, he's really good about showing up. He usually catches the start of my streams, but he leaves, which it's really good for, I mean, it helps with the average a little bit. Sorry, locking in on this a little. Right. Nope. I'm gonna figure this out. So that helps out. I don't know if he's like got other things to do, but like if he's going to bed, I told him this and I didn't get a response right away. But I was like, just leave it running. Like fall asleep watching my stream. I fall asleep watching other people's stream. So like I don't think that's invalid. Like that's a valid use of streams. Like that's still a valid viewer in my opinion. Okay, I think we want to come over. Yeah, maybe that's the play. We get over there and we start walking. And then that gives me better aim as far as getting the feet. Over that. Get feet. Did we get up? Nope, we didn't get up. We're gonna focus on the gems then. Yeah, maybe I'll go watch the world record for this and see what they do. Or actually, no, I remember now. There's a trick to getting these guys, like, immediately. So maybe I should learn that. That would be a huge time save. Oh, shoot. The trick to that guy is you want to jump over that wall. I mean, when you're playing these properly, we're not doing speedrunner strats. So here, we'll get another opportunity at it. Come along. We'll turn right around here. We'll actually jump up, come down and grab him like that. There we go. That's the play there. That's the normal way to get him. The speedrunner way gets him like immediately. I just don't know what it is that they do for that. Where is Nork? There he is. I love him, but sometimes I just need him to shut the fuck up when watching a movie. Oh, yeah. I used to attend movie nights, and it's not even his fault. Like, I don't even mind most of it. Actually, there was one time where we were watching one movie, and he was just, like, saying stuff, you know, trying to be funny or whatever. And he was like, oh, what if, like, this... I'm not going to say what movie it is, because it's kind of a spoiler. But he's like, hey, what if main character's best friend is like a hallucination? What if all the other characters in the movie are hallucinations for the main character? And I was like, shut up. And, like, I hadn't seen this before, and it ended up being true, and I was really upset after the fact, because, like, I feel like him saying that, even in jest, it ending up being true, it took away from the twist of it being true, because it was less like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming, and it changed the whole scenario to, oh my god, Cheese called it, he was right from the beginning. Anyway, that's one anecdotally upsetting thing. But anyway, where I was going with that, I didn't even like quit because of that. Like I'll just get angry and I'll tell him off, right? But I quit going to movie nights because the time that it started, it used to be 7 o'clock my time, and so I could make that. I could go get my lunch, my work lunch, and then I could go and watch the movie over my lunch break. But they moved it a half hour sooner, so now the movie starts like just before I'm able to go get food and go on my lunch break. There we go. And so my work actually provides me lunch on Fridays, so it's not like I can just take my lunch early. I'm literally wanting to wait for, there we go, waiting for the free food to show up. Alright, this fan is helping a lot. My PlayStation is not warm at all. Oh, I got a chatter on the YouTube side. Highway game is this. I like that level graphics so cozy. The Japanese style with nice graphics. How's have you tried Flash on PS2? Alright, sorry I missed all your chats. I'll try to answer all these. Actually, let me make the letters bigger so I can actually read. This is Spyro 1. I'm playing the Japanese version on a Japanese PlayStation 1. This is, well, not arguably, this is actually the slowest version of the game. So as far as speed runs, I'm shooting myself in both feet and tying a hand behind my back. Let's see. Japanese graphics. How to donate. Right now, as far as donating to me, there isn't really a convenient way to do it. I'm not sure how to set up donations through YouTube. I currently don't have my Patreon active. If I did, I would send you there. So I guess if you hop over to Twitch right now, the biggest thing you could do for me, if you like this content, hop over to Twitch, give me a follow there. A subscribe on YouTube also helps. That gets me more engagement on the YouTube side. Maybe someday I'll be able to set up some kind of monetization through them. I don't know yet. I just feel like right now I'm getting more traction on Twitch, so that's where I'm focusing primarily. Have I tried Whiplash on PS2? I have not tried Whiplash on PS2. I actually have to wait for credits because I don't know credit skip in this game. So I'll go ahead and look that up right now, actually. Whiplash PS2. Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this game before. What's it going for on eBay? Let's check that out. If it's cheap, I'll just buy it. A, B, C, D, E. There's eBay. Whiplash PS2. $40, $30, $25. That's the demo disc. 17, 45, 13, 20, 23, 45, 31, 35. There's one in a lot. Okay, this is a little pricey, and the price varies wildly. Yeah, I'll want to look through some of these offers. I'll pick this game up. Whiplash, it looks neat. I'll pick it up. I'll look into maybe, actually, you know what? I won't look into a speed run right away. I'll probably do a blind speed or a blind playthrough. I'll pick 1 week to do that later on. So I guess kind of to talk about what my plans in the short term are. Right now we're getting to the end of September and we're going into October. So once October hits, I'm going to be playing Silent Hill 1 for the PlayStation 1. And then maybe I'll I'll get my PlayStation 2 set up, and then I can start going through 2, 3, and maybe 4. My copy of 4 is still sealed in the plastic, so I kind of don't want to open it. But if I get on a really good roll, if I'm blasting through these Silent Hill games and get up to that point, and it's showing a lot of promise, you know, a lot of viewers on Twitch are really, you know, it's getting good traction on the Twitch side or on the YouTube side, then I'd be willing to open up my copy of 4 and play that. But yeah, and so then Whiplash, I'll get that on order, and then maybe after October in December, I might find a week to switch over and play that. Ah, here we go. Credits are done. I really need to learn credit skip. That's probably going to be the single biggest time save for this. What is this? Why are you not open? 99? 99? What are we missing? What, the homeworld? A homeworld on the canyon, the dry area. What is this? This is very upsetting. Which ones did I miss so that I might burn them into my mind? So let's cancel. That's going to be the second world there. Got it. Oh, combat guard. Okay, that's what they call it here. Okay, so there's 2. It's probably one 2-point gem that I'm missing somewhere here. Oh, nope, it's these 2 red gems. There we go. Now we can go back to Nasty's world and finish out the game. Oops. Actually, we probably could have pressed stop to get there. But yeah. Tropic of Neptune, if you're still there. Yeah, I'll pick up Whiplash, and I'll give that a playthrough here soon. Well, I guess I say soon, but it's probably going to be in December. Or if maybe, you know, if Silent Hill is really missing the mark with me, then I may go ahead and just do, you know, call it short after I beat Silent Hill 1 or whatever, and then switch over and do Whiplash a little sooner. So look forward to that. If you do want to see that, go ahead and throw a follow my way somewhere. Whether on YouTube or on Twitch, it's fine either way. I would prefer the Twitch, but you know, it's your prerogative, I guess. I'll go ahead and quit shilling for now. We'll get focused up on the game. I was too fast. Now I can focus in on the beat. Wait. Yes! We got him! Got the key too. I'm not sure if I actually have to start gliding to block that out, but there we go. Oops. My bad. Nice. Nice. Good spacing. Nice, there we go. That, and then come down and get these. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. I think we're good. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know what that trick is. There's a trick to hit that plane through the door. That's not one that I'm super keen on learning anytime soon. It will be a time save, but I think it's a more difficult trick, so I'm going to not worry too much about getting that one. I missed. And no, I did not miss. Never mind. Okay. So actually, we want to come over to the left. Some more. And that. Nope, did you not get that right? Okay, I guess we just want to focus on the airplane then. It's gotta be somewhere. Are we underneath them? Is that what's going on? Where is? There he is. Okay, yeah, we were just underneath him. So. Too far ahead of him, otherwise he will fly up into the sky. Shoot. Okay, let's try to get a little further ahead, maybe. Nope, he's up in the sky now. No, what are you doing? Don't touch the lava, Spyro. Where is he? There you are. Yeah, maybe learning that trick for the door there is more valuable than I originally thought. You catch up to me and then it's just upsetting. There we go. Yeah, so getting getting credit skip is probably going to be the single biggest time save, but then getting these airplanes is probably going to be the second and third. This guy and the next one are going to be the second and third biggest time saves. Yes, we got him. Last. Oh, and I can go ahead and get all of these up. All in here. There we go. All of them, please. Sparks. Just don't be scared of the gems. It's okay. We can collect them. That's what they're there for. Eventually, he will not be able to go up. Yeah, this is the second or third longest thing that we have to deal with in this, probably. So actually, yeah, I think I'm ready to start figuring out some tricks here late in the game. Not this stream. I'll look into them over the week. Maybe do some practicing off stream, and then next week, depending on how I feel, we might devote some time to setting and resetting this. I do have one save with 120% completion, so we should be able to hop into this level and exit and re-enter to get multiple tries on these guys. Of course, we won't have... we won't be able to get routing including the gems, but that's really not what I'm super worried about here. Sorry I'm not looking at chat. I really need to focus in order to make sure I'm... Oh man, doing stuff like that. Please, Spyro. No, that's my fault. I keep forgetting that I'm I need to not bank so hard around that last turn there. I'm ready to take full responsibility for any mistake that's my fault, but I refuse to take responsibility for anything I didn't do. There we go. So that's the thing. If you're always directly honest, oh, since I stepped on the man, I have to jump off of it. Actually, this is a good point to test because I didn't glide off of this other upper point. What if I come up here? If I just jump off of it? Can I now go high? I think I can. Again? How did we miss that one? Bouncing off the ground, I think. There we go. Oh, that's fine. You can pick up these gems while we're here. Isn't there one more to do over here? No, I'm just misremembering things. Okay. There it is. We did it. Hello everyone. You've caught the end of this stream. My controller has been acting up this entire stream. My left analog stick has dripped on it. So let's see if it can do it. Maybe not on command. So it's kind of still going, barely, and I'm not inputting those. Anyway, it's been going a lot worse. See if I can't get yeah, now he's moving. So there you go. There's proof once again that my stick drift is real. That's been causing me problems all stream, but we got to the end of it. 120%, you can see up in the corner. All 80 dragons, all 14,000 gems. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. So thank you all for showing up, whether you showed up early, late, or you're in watching the VOD after the fact. I appreciate you. I enjoyed spending my time doing this speed run, streaming for all of you. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and give me a nasty comment in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you're on the Twitch side, I really appreciate a follow. Every Friday I do Spyro speedruns, and then Monday through Thursday I play other games. Right now we're playing Dwarf Fortress. Here soon in October we're going to start Silent Hill 1 on the PlayStation 1. If there's a lot of interest, if I start to notice that most of my views and everything are coming from the Spyro side, then Spyro speedruns will start to take over on the time. It really matters what's getting the engagement. I like all of this, so I'm really not personally biased either way. It's a matter of what you want to see. Yeah, so I think that about covers it. That's all the shilling I want to do. So yeah, please follow, like, comment, subscribe, give me a nasty comment. I don't care. Engagement is engagement. Thank you all for coming. Have fun, be safe, and uninstall RuneLite. Goodbye. Oh, actually, sorry. I should see if there's anyone I can send a raid to. I've been meaning to do that. Let's see. Who is anyone else that I'm familiar with running any of this? Let's go to raid. Searches. recognize any of the others? I don't recognize this guy. Is anyone that I'm following? No. Well, I would like to do a raid, but I can't just send you off to someone that I don't know. I didn't see anyone familiar on there. So for your safety and for my integrity, I'm not going to do a raid tonight. But I am going to take the time to look at some other streamers once I end stream, see who's streaming, and see if there's anyone that I would have been willing to send a raid to. I'll probably follow them, and then in future weeks, future nights, I'll have more of a base that I can potentially send raids off to. I just want to make sure that I have the opportunity to vet who I'm essentially recommending through this raid to you guys. So, anyway, that said, sorry I don't have someone to send you to. You'll have to find your own next streamer to watch. Let me get chat pulled up in case you guys are shouting at me. I want to hear your shouts. I didn't see that. They have a hype train right now. What? Go to Kai C. No, why? Why would I send the? I don't even watch Kai CNAT. I mean, I see some shorts by him and they're funny, but I don't know if he's a fun streamer. I think that I provide to my viewers. I don't know if Kai CNAT provides to his viewers. So I'd have to go watch his. Maybe I'll go watch his stream. I'll see if I don't think you guys would. If you enjoy me, I don't know if you'll enjoy him. So maybe I'll look into that. I don't know. He isn't? Okay, you're just Malachi. Why are you doing this? I won't fall for the rage bait. You know what? I'll treat this as an honest mistake on your part. This is your fault, Malachi. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on. Thank you all. Have a good night. No, yes, good night. Goodbye, Malachi. Stream's done. You can't stop me. Goodbye.